Approaching Neptune, after 12 years on the road and another billion miles, Voyager 2 was an exhausted traveler. By August of 1989, Voyager 2 was speeding more than 40,000 miles per hour toward its rendezvous with Neptune, the last stop on its spectacular grand tour of the 4 outer planets. Discovered in 1846, Neptune was named after the mythical Roman god of the sea. The planet appears blue because its methane absorbs most of the red in the spectrum, leaving mostly green and blue. Voyager 2 flew by Neptune only 22 miles off its charted course, and only 1 second off its scheduled flyby time. Skimming only 3,000 miles over the planet's north pole, Voyager found Neptune to be a giant ball of melted rock and ice, cloaked in hydrogen, helium, and methane gases, its atmosphere whipped by winds of up to 700 miles per hour. Voyager flew the closest that any spacecraft has come to one of the outer planets, discovering at least 4 complete rings of ice and rock, 6 new moons, and a great dark spot, a hurricane the size of Earth raging in Neptune's southern hemisphere. Dr. Andrew Ingersoll.
The storm revolves around the planet every 18 hours, and then it rotates around its own axis like a big glob of pizza dough every 16 days.
Largest of Neptune's 8 moons, Triton orbits in an opposite rotation from the planet. Triton was once probably an independent object in orbit around the Sun, until it collided with a moon and was captured by Neptune's gravity. Pockmarked by impact craters and glazed pink by a radiation blitz of methane and nitrogen ices and atmosphere, Triton is the coldest known object in the solar system and one of the most reflective. Utilizing Voyager's digitized photographs of this icy moon, scientists saw jagged mountains, high cliffs, and frozen lakes. The most bizarre discovery on Triton was the presence of icy geysers, some of which are still active, spewing organic particles 100 miles downwind. Dr. Edward Stone.
The Voyager mission to the outer planets has certainly been a journey of a lifetime. Having encountered Triton as the last world we would visit, I don't see how any of the scientists could have been happier.
The success of the Voyager mission concludes man's first reconnaissance of his solar system and heralds the beginning of the next era in the exploration of space. The spacecraft Cassini will study the atmosphere of Saturn and launch a probe which will descend to the surface of Titan. The Comet Rendezvous asteroid flyby satellite will penetrate the nucleus of the comet Kopf. Another spacecraft, Magellan, will soon map Venus by radar, giving us our best look yet at this enshrouded planet. The spacecraft Galileo will probe the atmosphere of Jupiter. The spacecraft Ulysses will study the Sun at all solar latitudes, including both poles. The Mars Observer spacecraft will study the atmosphere of the red planet throughout a full Martian year. The Hubble Space Telescope will extend our vision to almost 15 billion light years, allowing us to look back in time, nearly to the beginning of the universe. Voyager 1 is now heading toward the constellation Hercules. Voyager 2 has set its course for southwest of the constellation Sagittarius. Traveling at 10 miles per second, it is expected to pass 4 light years from Sirius, the brightest star in the heavens, 290,000 years from now. Of the 100 billion stars in the Milky Way galaxy, we barely know one, the Sun and the planets of our solar system. Yet now, courtesy of the Voyagers, we've come to know many strange and wondrous worlds. The cold volcanoes of Io, the tortured terrain of Miranda, the dazzling rings of Saturn, and the icy grandeur of Triton. These alien worlds of sub-zero temperatures, noxious gases, icy volcanoes, and multiple moons are vastly different from our own. Yet they are in many ways the same. We share the same sun. We obey the same physical laws. Yet we are unique. Our planet is the only one we know of that supports life. Voyager's breathtaking views of these other worlds have only made us more keenly aware of our own. Earth is not just another planet. It's ours. It's our home. Perhaps the legacy of Voyager, and all our interplanetary spacecraft, is best expressed in the words of the poet T.S. Eliot. We shall not cease from exploration, and the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time.
As the Secretary General of the United Nations, I send greetings on behalf of the people of our planet.
Hello from the children of planet Earth.
Bonjour tout le monde. Maela knya.
Shalom. Hola y saludos a todos. Selamat malam hadirin sekalian.
Konnichiwa. O genki desu ka?
धरती के बातियों की ओर से